All right, hey kids. So today and this week for our PE lesson, we're going to be building teepees again. If you don't remember how to build a teepee, I'll show you really quickly. But if you need an in-depth instruction, go back to week 2 when we practiced building teepees for our teepee toss game. Okay, now for building our teepees, we're just going to find some sticks that are already on the ground, not living sticks. We're going to break them to the right size and we're going to pile them together. The game this week is a teepee chase. So how that's going to work is me and my partner Mrs. Lynch are going to set up our teepee and we're going to go back about 15 meters. So about 20 steps for you kids. We're going to say on your mark, get set, go. We're going to run, and whoever knocks over the teepee with their hand first is our winner. Now, once we have a winner, we can determine if we need to change the rules or adjust it to make it fair if somebody is much better than the other person. First job, building the teepee though. As you can see, I've got lots of sticks, probably more than I'll need. And I'm just going to break them to the right size. And then stack them up. Again kids, we did this in week 2, so if you're having difficulties, go back and have a look at that video. It's on YouTube titled Teepee Talk. And once I've got the bulk of my teepee, I can just pile my smaller branches onto the branches that are already there, and that way there's lots of stuff to hit. Almost knocked it over there. Actually, I reckon that's pretty good. I'm going to leave it like that, and the rest of my sticks I'm going to move out of the area so no one accidentally steps on or lands on them. Alright kids, I'll clean those up later along with these. Next step, me and Mrs. Lynch are going to go back about 15 meters or about 20 steps, and we're going to have a running race to run and try and knock over this teepee. Now whoever knocks it over will build it back up, and we'll have a chat about how we should adjust our game to make it more fair. Right kids, I've won. As you can tell, I knocked over the teepee first, so it's my responsibility to build it back up. While I'm building it, Mrs. Lynch and I will have a bit of a discussion on what is a fair advantage to give her next time so that it'd be more equitable and to make the game more even. We're also going to move back from the camera a little bit because I almost ran into it last time. We are going to give Mrs. Lynch a 1-step head start, so she has a bit of an advantage in that game. We are also going to let her count 3, 2, 1, and go, so that she knows when it's coming and she is more prepared. The third thing that we've decided is because, although I'm a bit faster, Mrs. Lynch has bigger muscles, we've decided to be fair to have a little bit of push and shove. So, not a tackle game, not a punching game, but pushing her shoulder with my shoulder, a bit of bump will be allowed and okay. So let's see how we go this time. Right kids, if it's windy, this game probably won't work very well. What we're going to try and do now is we're going to try and make our teepee out of the shoes we wore, because as you can see we're running barefoot, and see if that helps give it a bit more weight and a bit more sturdiness. Lynch if you'd like to build the teepee. Now Mrs. Lynch won, so she's gonna build the teepee. We're gonna do one more running race, and because she won that time, we're gonna bring it back to a half step instead of a full step ahead, try and make it more even. After that last running race, our third running race, we're gonna show you some other ways you can do these races that are not running. Now kids, Mrs. Lynch got a bit too excited trying to push Mr. Lynch over there and forgot to knock the teepee over. So I was able to turn around behind camera and run back and get it first. Let's try again, see how we do. All right kids, Mrs. Lynch won, so she's gonna set up the teepee. Now we're gonna show you one final way to do this race, but I want you to be creative with the next part. So, for the next race, Mrs. Lynch and I are gonna run on our hands and feet. We're gonna run on our hands and feet, and we're gonna see how we go. Now, for you, I bet you could come up with an endless way to do this. You could do your hands and feet, you could race on your knees, you might even try handstand racing, I don't know. You're all creative kids, you can come up with some ideas. But that is your assessment for this week for PE. I want you to come up with a different way to use your body in this race and to try out a few other ones as well. So come up with one and tell me about it in the email to me, your response, and then try a few others and see what you find the best. We're gonna show you this last one and then we'll fade out for the end of our video. Have a great week, kids. Well done, babe.